Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we're back with Crab Champions, the awesome crab shooter roguelike, and we haven't used the rocket launcher in a while, and so today I tried to create a giant nuclear ice launcher kind of thing. Had a lot of fun, very weird build, a different build than we normally kind of get in this game, so I think you guys will enjoy. Let's jump into it. Here we are with more Crab Champions. We've got a lot of weapons to continue grinding Prismatic for. Today we're going to try to do it with the rocket launcher. We've officially gotten Prismatic on all the melees and all of the skills except for the laser beam. So we're going to try to win Prismatic here today with the rocket launcher and the laser. And we're going to start off with Skill Ring, upgrade epic chests to legendaries if we can flawlessly clear the island, which sounds pretty cool. And we're going to just jump into it here. Last episode was really fun. We did the crossbow and then turned the crossbow into like an elemental minigun. It was so much fun. We even did 3 loops. And we're just... Oh, rip. Took a little bit of damage there to that little thing blowing up, but that's okay. Big shot sounds very funny on the rocket launcher. Sure. A bit slower, but it's bigger. And then we're going to get just health regenerating in the first 60 seconds. And we're going to go for relic chest here, because one of the relics I really want to try is the... And we've tried it before, but especially when we have rocket launcher, there is that ring that allows you to rocket jump, like the rocket jump relic or ring or whatever. And that sounds pretty cool to me. So that's what we're going to be doing here. It feels really good to play Crab Champions. We just got done playing Oddcore, which is a new FPS roguelike shooter that came out recently that takes place in the back rooms. And it's been a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen those videos, we've been having a lot of fun with that. But that game is hard. And maybe part of it's because I don't have 270 plus hours in that game like I do this. But we did that first, and now it feels like I'm almost getting to like chill out with Crab Champions, even though we're on the hardest difficulty. And we didn't get what we wanted, but we got 2 incredible ones. We're going to go ahead and say the max health multiplier goes up every island. Love that. And then we are going to try to get some health here. Because if we could get like health every island and then the max health every island, that's always a fun combo. Always a fun combo. Also got a really nice DM today from Noisestorm, dev of Crab Champions, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sick with the flu, and I saw your last video pop up in my feed, so I got to watch it, in its entirety." And he was like, "Sorry, I don't get to. I wish I had time to watch them all in entirety, but whenever I do, like, it's always so fun, like super chill, great content." I was like, "Thanks, man. I've been working hard." So if somehow, Noisestorm, you're watching this video, you the best. But yeah, he needs to rest up so he can continue making this game as litty-titty as he can. Okay, destroying things might get us loot. Hard to complain about that. Feels good to use the pickaxe again. I don't think we've used it in a while. Whoa! I could get... Okay, well, we're going to get a legendary. It's one of the worst ones, but still good. Incoming elemental damage reduced by 75%. Can't really get mad about that. And honestly, this would be the time to get a spike chest where we have to pay some of our max HP for a guaranteed epic chest. Normally don't like them, but I got to admit, if you're at the beginning of a run, there is, a valid reason to pick those up. For sure. For sure. Maybe we'll get a TimeToGrind guarantee seal of approval in this video. We I believe we're 3 and 2. We were at 100% rate between a Peglin video and then I believe last Crab Champions video. And then for those of you guys that watch both series, we had a 7.5-hour Peglin video. And we might have gotten a couple L's on the TTG guarantee board. So we're 3 and 2. So we really need to bring that ratio up. So depending on how this run goes, if we feel confident, would love to guarantee a run here. Okay, so we're going to lose 60 max HP. And we're going to get... I guess enemies create short-lived damage zones. And normally I would go economy here, but I'm gonna go relic because I really want the rocket jump ring. I just, for some reason, really want it. Someone was talking about it in chat. Made me really want a rocket jump, so we'll see. Because this game doesn't have enough movement, honestly. No, I'm just kidding. It is weird, though, because in that oddcore game, this foot, you know, for those of you guys who don't know, I have a foot pedal. And I bind that to shift. And so, like, every time I'm sprinting in this game, like sliding, I guess it would be called, I'm doing that with my right foot. And so I use that in oddcore as well for one of the movement. You get to use 2 movement abilities in that game. And so for one of them, I do that. But in that game, the dash is like an immediate, crazy fast dash that can like deal damage as it goes through people. This is more of like a consistent, you're always sliding and grooving and moving. So it feels a bit weird to go between them, honestly. Also, my damage is horrendous right now. We're going to have a horrible time against bosses. We're 5 minutes in and still on Island 5. Like, I need to get my damage up. Like, this is horrible how low damage we have, honestly. We need either elemental effects or just, like, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Portal ring, blacksmith. Okay. I guess we'll say chests have more choices. Nothing crazy good there. So here's our shop. Definitely not going to be XL toteming, that's for sure. And I can hurt myself for money. We don't have much max health, so it's really good. Okay. Paycheck, money every island. Definitely want that. This is horrible. This is a horrible shop. This is horrible. I guess damage up if we're at high health and damage up for the health that we have. We have no health, though. That's so bad. I just finished watching your last Crab Champions. You could do the Immortal Snail. Oh, like turn it on? Yeah, but we also could not. If the game's not going to force me to use Immortal Snail, I really don't want to. I think it makes the game too stressful than it needs to be. Like, I'm fine if the game's harder. Immortal Snail is a fun meme, but it's kind of a stressful one. Kind of a stressful one. So, I don't know, maybe we'll turn it on every now and then for the meme. But if I'm just trying to grind prismatic, until I do that, like, if I'm not forced to use Immortal Snail, not that I hate it as bad as other things like Manual Gem Collection, but I do think it makes the game less fun. Funny? Yes, maybe. Fun for content sometimes, absolutely, so I could see us putting it back on, but I do think it makes the game unnecessarily stressful. For those of you guys who don't know, there's a difficulty thing that you can turn on that adds an Immortal Snail, and he just is immortal, and if it touches you, does a crap ton of damage / kills you. Also, yeah, I was right, dude. I need damage. This is a horrible build. This build is so... I mean, we've got potential. We've got HP scaling. We've got money scaling. But as of right now, this build is horrible. We have no damage. I have 0 damage. Immortal Snail's my least favorite thing from a watching perspective. It's just, let's not do his cool movements so we can avoid it. Yeah, you're just like constantly looking behind you. You're constantly stressing out. Versus, yeah, we get to kind of just fly around as we choose, you know? Oh, jeez. Oh, man. We might die. Honestly, we might die. It's taken us so long. Yeah, Yeah, we're trying to get some good rocket launcher shenanigans, but we have no damage right now. So we'll see if we even survive into Area 2 here. And yeah, absolutely. There's definitely ways to balance it to make it more fun. Absolutely. Let's get a little bit of heals. Honestly, those heals were pretty pathetic. Those heals were pretty pathetic. And I'm using my ability. I'm using my melee. I'm using every little bit of DPS I have. You've never watched this guy's streams? Well, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. We're trying to get a rocket launcher build going off here. We'll see how it goes. Damage up every island. Enemies explode when eliminated. That's cool, but no, we're going to go damage up every island. We just said we needed that. And max health up when we buy things. So we've been building up max health multiplier. So we could die before the shop. We did get a fuse totem, so we got a free item because I did that fast enough. So I don't know. Now that we have our damage going up every island, we've got damage going up every island. We've got a little bit of money every island. We're getting that max HP multiplier up every island. We've got ability cooldowns reduced, which not crazy, but not crazy. What we got? Damage up to nearby enemies. Yeah, sure, bigger shot. I'm just gonna literally make like a nuke launcher. Need the one that gives you 409% damage, but 80% less fire rate. You can shoot one rocket every birthday. Let's go. You know, I'm gonna go damage here now. What that at that point would for sure be like a nuke launcher. So I do feel more powerful. Now that we're upping our damage, big shot inherently ups the damage too. But still not great. But once we buy a bunch of things in the next shop, our HP will be decent. Because right now, we still have less than starting max HP. But I think we can come back from this. I think we got this. I think we can do this. Because yeah, we have not used the rocket launcher in a while, but from what I remember, sometimes the builds can be hard to get off the ground. Not usually in the streams either. Big Crab Champions, Gremlin. Well, glad to have y'all for real, for real. Bouncing shot, not good with this. We'll just say more damage but random patterns. I think that's fine. And let's go upgrade chests now. Oh, that random pattern actually was not good. Dude, it ended up flying right over that crab's head. No, we need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this at the shop. I'll wait till the shop. If I can even make it to the shop. I still have so little max HP. We once again have less than starting max HP. I'd like to remind everybody that. So if I die, well, it totally isn't a skill issue. Totally isn't a skill issue. Yeah, dude, that shot is actually horrible. That thing we just got is so bad for this. I think mainly because of how slow the bullet travels, and it gives it more time to just completely go off course. This guy's trying to chase me. I'm trying to use every little bit of damage I have. Obviously my gun, but my laser grenade, the melee. God, it takes me forever to deal with these elites. This takes forever. This run is so slow right now. I need damage. I need damage. Okay. Okay, let's go. Another gemstone. Damage increased after clearing each island. I should go money, but I'm going to go relic because I really want the rocket jump relic. And there's a lot of other just insanely good relics too. So a lot of ones that scale up, so you want them earlier. How is that not broken? Oh yeah, because this thing's just aiming anywhere but where I want it to aim. Anywhere but where I want it to aim. Oh, are we gonna die? Is the run over? Those poison guys are annoying. Oh, and he's right there. Getting a little bit of healing. If I can just survive this and one more, we'll get to the shop. And hopefully not have as bad of a shop as we did last time. God, I have no health. Damage is gonna eventually go up. But I need damage now. And I need health now. Rocket jump's cool, but I always get it when I'm using non-explosives. Oh, absolutely. I feel the same way. With all these really cool rare relics and stuff, and then sucks when you get them on the wrong run where you don't want it. Because we've seen rocket jump a lot recently, but we just haven't done a rocket build in a while. Also, I was trying to wait and sell this one thing. I got to get rid of the chaotic shot. I'm missing half of my shots because it's just flying them all over the place. 7.5 hours. You're gooning, but with Peglin instead of porn. Yeah, big long Peglin video. Okay, more paycheck. Yeah, we need to get rid of chaotic shot now. Okay, we didn't get the jump one. And getting fire rate when I kill people. I really want the ring of armor, but I'm going to go fire rate because I need my DPS to go up. And we're about to go to a shop, so we'll do economy here. So if I can just make it through this. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Almost just died there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Of course, it spawned all these rocks and then all the flying enemies here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. It is making me work for it. What the hell? What the hell? Dude, flying enemies are brutal with the rocket launchers sometimes. At least the enemy... Do you guys remember back when the hardest difficulty you had to have all the enemies heal? If we were in the olden days of Crab Champions and all the enemies were healing constantly, that would be so bad. I'm trying, because this build has potential. It really does with some of the scaling we got. We're struggling in the short term right now. But I think we can persevere. Embrace the chaos. No, there ain't no way I was embracing that chaotic shot. There was no way. See, I can actually hit people I aim at. Isn't that crazy? It's a crazy concept. But we make it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll just get paycheck for now, honestly. I don't want to pay to open up a slot. So now we could upgrade. And we could pay 2,500 crystals to upgrade that. I'm going to take our Arcane Blast because it helps me right now if I don't find anything else good. Chance to fire and a triple shot. You know what I'm going to do, though? We're going to go ahead and upgrade Gemstone. So now we're getting even more damage per island. And then chance for triple shot. Okay. Okay. I think it got a little bit better here. This will be good in Loop 2 build. Absolutely. Oh, but see, triple shot there. There we go. We're getting there. And then every now and then we'll do an arcane shot. And that'll help against elites very badly. A lot going on. We got some arcane though. We got some arcane. And we are gonna get so... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And we did gain about 60 max HP from that shop. Not as much as I was hoping for. Oh my gosh. Landmines anywhere, everywhere. There's a lot going on right now. This is insane. This is insane. I am fighting for my life because I know the potential that this build can do, but I don't know if we're gonna, I don't know. I think it's over. Ah! That was brutal. I don't mind losing because we're gonna get a legendary ice explosion. Okay, cool. Let's just rock it. That was such a slow start. I don't mind that, honestly, having to do a redo here. I really don't. I really don't. It sucks because I put in so much work to try to not lose there, but we just didn't scale fast enough. That's okay. That's okay. Can triple and arcane trigger together? I believe they can, but it wouldn't cause, like, triple arcane, I don't think. I don't believe so. I think every effect kind of just happens on their own. And they can happen together, but not, like, you know, I don't think you would get, like, triple of the one thing. So we're going to get, okay, random shot, random debuffs, big ability. Okay. Well, we already got some elemental effects. I don't want to reduce my clip size. The reload is really bad. I hate equalizer, though. I hate that. Okay, I guess we're reducing our clip size, but upping damage. And a little bit of health regeneration, and we're definitely going to go for health chest. That's what makes this game fun. Can be hard. Yeah, no, I mean, if every run was OP, I don't think that would be very fun. Now, we've had an insane amount of luck recently. And we've had a lot of crazy good wins. So it's about time that we start struggling somewhat. But I think we're going to still get a cool rocket launcher build. Don't you guys worry. Don't you guys worry. Got some more elemental effects already, so. I hate to go. I would rather go HP scaling, but I'll take a mango. We already have more health than I had in the entirety of last fucking episode. How sad is that? Also, the legendary with the ice is going to be pretty crazy. That'll be cool. Yeah, look, we're already better at elites than we were the entirety of last episode. A run, I mean. That elite is already dead. And also, that's another reason I'm loving the randomized biomes. You know, like, we're not having to go through the same biome order every single time. No, let's go. Upgrade ice explosion. So now that does 1,000 ice stacks. That's pretty crazy. 2 relics. We'll go for that. If you could choose any cartoon from your childhood to have a dope video game made for it, what would it be? Ooh. That's a good question. Well, so cartoons I loved as a kid. Adventure Time, already good video games for Adventure Time, I think. Played some. There's probably back in my day when I would watch all those cartoons, there would always be a million like Flash games for them, you know, on a bunch of different websites back when Flash games were a thing. So a lot of them probably already exist, but you know, SpongeBob already has incredible games like Battle for Bikini Bottom. The new ones are pretty good too. Fairly Odd Parents, Sweet Life on Deck. That's not a cartoon. But yeah, Amazing World of Gumball, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron. Like, I feel like all those games already had really good video games, but I want a good rocket power game. I've not heard of that before. I miss Flash games. Now, there is something called like Flashpoint, and you can download a program and replay a lot of archived Flash games, but ooh, man. Okay, are we just making an ice rocket launcher at this point? Because I could get ice damages dealt to nearby enemy. I do want the max HP multiplier to go up. But honestly, let's go ice. Let's go ice. Ice rocket launcher could be cool. And then extra chest if we flawless, which probably won't. But we'll XL. XL for an upgrade. If I could upgrade this ice legendary again. Oh. So it does suck to pass up that max HP, but this could be a crazy good ice build. We haven't done an ice particular build in a while. I'm very interested. Oh, that ice made us slide off. Oh my god. We just spawned in the middle of an active gangbang. But we managed to make it out. Dude, oh my god, dude. XL is kicking our ass. XL is kicking our ass. Luckily, half the enemies are going to jump off the map. Pop that shield. See, there's a little arcane or electricity from the random shot. Goodbye. Rocket Power is a Nickelodeon cartoon about a group of kids living on Hawaii, surfed and skateboard. Oh, I think I had that PlayStation game. One of them was a skateboarding game, right? I had that game as a kid. You can use Ruffle on Chrome to play Flash games. That's cool. Yeah, there seems like there's a lot of ways to replay old Flash games. I guess big ability to make that ice even bigger. And max health multiplier. Random shot would be cool too, but I want some HP. Okay. Lose health. Gambling. Best thing ever. More health regeneration. Oh, that wasn't even... Whatever. Gamble. Okay, what do we got? Shop prices are discounted. Probably going to take that. Yeah, shop prices are discounted. Scatter shot's pretty good. Yeah, let's go get scatter shot. So, 131. Yeah, so the explosion still happens. It just then scatters a couple, or has a chance to scatter elsewhere. And maybe we gamble a bit more. Ooh, big ability, okay. Our ice area is pretty big. The game was good for the era. Definitely hasn't aged well. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Dude, I forgot about that game. You just mentioned that. I played that as a kid, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I watched the show much. I remember watching Codename Kids Next Door. So, definitely think this build is better than we already had last. Now, maybe it's because we have 2 legendaries already, but it's interesting, though. I'm very interested to see if we can make this ice build work out. I'm very interested. And, you know, I don't feel bad about having random shot because fire and ice don't counteract each other anymore. So even if we do get fire, it's okay. Let's go. Also, my hands are dying. Okay. What do we got here? Key. Century turret could be interesting. I'm gonna go Arcane Blast just to make our gun itself better. And max health up every island. I love that, getting that early on. Okay. So I think we haven't made it further than last episode, but I think we have already... We've already got a lot cooler of a build. Get it? The last time I didn't mean to do the pun. This time that was pun intended. Yeah, if we get some delay buffs, yeah. Honestly, maybe we would take like time shot or something like that now. Might not be the worst idea. Ooh, bubbles! Love it. Love me some bubbles. And we're going to go elemental to try to find more ice. Dude, isn't it fun to be able to actually kill people? Well, dude, last run was so slow-paced. It's nice to have this. And that Arcane's helping. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. We're seemingly going to maybe get a good ice rocket launcher build, but to be determined. We're still in, we're on Island 9 here. Elemental expert, fire or poison? We'll go poison for sure. Ooh, I want the anvil to try to put something on the bubbles, but double upgrade chest gives me a huge chance to hit that legendary. So we're gonna try to go for that. So they're putting ice on the ground. I'm putting ice on the ground. There we go. That poison's gonna help a lot. I know it's not like themed what we want, but poison I still think is the best, hands down, the best status effect in the game. For sure. Because it just makes them take more damage. Which is very good. Okay. Max health every island. And bubble shot for sure. Now here, I'll go damage. We'll go damage. We don't have... Oh, we got some. We got some damage stuff. Got some stuff going on. It's also just crazy, like... Whenever I go play other roguelike shooters... And then I come back to Crab Champions. I always, like, one of the first things I appreciate is how good the music is. Not that, like, the music in other roguelike shooters isn't as good. But I don't know how you compete with Noise Storm, a literal professional and well-known musician. Because, yeah, when a musician decides to learn how to make video games, he's damn well gonna make sure the music in the game is 10 out of 10. And, like, I don't know how you compete. Not that everything needs to compete, but just, like, in my mind, every time I play Crab Champions, I'm like, okay, yeah, this music's just, like, better than the music in any other game, right? We're going to go ahead and say Time Bolt, chance to fire bolts that will deal damage over time. And I'm going to go random here. Let's watch the crossbow video. Yeah, that one was fun. We are attempting to do an ice rocket launcher. We got 2 of the perk legendary, where when we use our ability, we get the ice. So, and then we got a relic that says ice goes to other people. So, we're trying to make something like that work. Still pretty early in the run, though, because we lost the first one. Triple shot would be great. I would love triple shot. I think we had triple shot on that first run, and then we immediately died. See, what other game music makes you go like that? Now, the ones I think of when I say that is Undertale and Amori. My Amori vinyl finally came in the mail. I've been crazy hyped about that. It's very good. I've already listened to it several times. Saying screw you to physics, making a freezing rocket. Yeah, I would love to get the rocket jump too. Also, we have 4 of the big ability right now, which I think is working. I don't know. It works probably a bit weird with laser. I don't want to reduce my ammo, so we're gonna go more destructible crystals and health rocks spawn. Needs AI games when you get awesome games like Crab Champions. I know, we always talk about like the AAA versus the, indie space. And it's like, yeah, Call of Duty pissing you off because it's all AI generated nowadays. Just, jump into the world of, indie games. Okay, wow, a lot that I want here actually. time shot, so we're going to do more damage, but damage is dealt over time. I'm going to take Grim Reaper, so we heal when we kill people. We're going to get more max HP every island. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. I'm going to upgrade Poison Shot because that's actually pretty crazy. That's just going to make him take more damage. And then shop prices are discounted. So I think that was pretty good. And you know what? We're going to risk it. XL Totem. I can handle it, right, guys? I can handle it, right, guys? Maybe I should have got more poison for the immediate. But I think we could do this. Got more HP than we had last time. We died on Island 14 last time. Not to an XL, though. Just to the build sucking major donkey balls. But I think we've got a better build here. Just got to actually hit my ability on people. Trying to focus. Oh, geez. One at a time, if I can. But the poison is going to come in handy quite a lot here. Trying to get this ram first. Or grub. Ramming grub. He tried to, but he was frozen. We're getting to see the ice work. Oh, dude, and the bubbles. Bubbles are so good against elites. Bubbles are one of my favorite weapon modifiers in the game. Especially if we can get some, you know, enhancements on it. But I think we got this. I think we got this. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. We got 2 streams in Minecraft up. Is it time for a second monitor? Probably. I love my second monitor. I've had a second monitor for forever. Now, obviously, for the last couple of years, my second monitor now is like vertical instead of horizontal because, you know, stream chat and all this stuff when I'm streaming. Dude, second monitor is crazy. Dude, like, even if you're not talking about, like, obviously, yeah, it's amazing. I know there's so many people that watch my streams and watch my videos on second monitors while they're playing something or, you know, doing whatever. But beyond that, right, beyond trying to indoctrinate you guys to watch more of my content, beyond that, like, oh, dude, playing games, like, that need wikis and having the wiki up on the other monitor, or even if, like, you're watching, like, other people, you know, God forbid you watch someone that's not me. Also, it's still taking us a while, but I did XL this, so I suppose I should expect it. I suppose I should expect this. We are at half health. I'm a little bit worried about, but we should have this. We should have this. Oh, at 417. I'm at 337. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm at 221. Can you chill? What the Oh, there's a that's what's happening. I didn't understand what was happening. There's a million pumpkins down there. Though we got a little late. That's why I bought the healing. Healing is good. Healing is good. Let's go. Oh, have you considered getting a third monitor? I don't think my computer would be good enough for that plus all the streaming and stuff, but honestly, maybe. Oh, there's the thing people were talking about. Do we try it? Weapon damage up 400%, but fire rate reduced 80%. So this is how often I can fire. That's so slow. That's so slow. I want to make this work because that could be like a nuke, but geez. I think if we're going to do that, we need to rely on the abilities more. So let's go ahead and get barrel explosion as well. And let's go ahead and get block chance up. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens when we try to shoot nukes at people. He didn't even. Oh, well, we have the time shot. We have the time shot. So I really gotta just really wait until I know I'm ready to fire. Dude, let me fire! I think this could be good if we get our fire rate up. Cause, which, I mean, I suppose no shit. But, you know, we just need to make the abilities better too. A lot of times there's a secret chest over here. Okay. I think we could make it work. Silver lining would be cool too. Damage up depending on our combo, I suppose. Okay, speed chest. Speed chest. Yeah, that ring that gives us more and more fire rate every island would be amazing. But definitely gonna take every speed chest. We actually have a realistic rocket fire rate. Yeah. But our ability is incredible. So we can just keep showing love. Look at that. That was all from the ability. That was all from the ability. So it's, I think this build could work. It's weird. I think it could work. Glue shot. I don't want. I know we have ice. I'm curious how that's going to work. We could try it. I guess we're doing abilities now. Yo! Ooh! Okay, I want the reload speed so bad. But at this point, we gotta go fire rate. Like, we just have to. Even if it's only 12%, I can't not take things that aren't fire rate. And I want more speed, but Anvil's gonna be what we're going for. Let's see, how much damage does that one rocket do, just to get him? Not a terrible amount, but not a horrible amount either. This music's too good, guys. Dude, I need a Crab Champions vinyl. That's what I need. Glue and time are the same thing, no? No. Well, they are on this screen. I think there's a small difference between them. More damage, but damage is dealt over time. I guess put that on the bubbles. Because time sticks to them. Or no, glue sticks, the shots stick to them. Time does not work that way. So there's a small difference, I think. I don't know though. I'm just a dude. Oh my god! I thought my life just fucking flashed before my eyes. Oh, my eyes just flashed before... Not my eyes. Yeah, my eyes flashed before my eyes, guys. See, it got stuck. And I don't really know the... You know. I remember when this game first came out and everyone was going nuts on it. Hey, we've been going nuts on it. We haven't stopped. Dude, that fire rate actually helped a lot. So let's go ahead and get another fire rate. Because we lose 80% fire rate, and I've already gained 24% of that back. I will XL Totem on economy here. I think this build's good at large amounts of people, probably. That's a gold totem. Don't really want to mess around with that. Don't really want to mess around with that. Dude, our abilities are really good. So we've got that ice relic. that makes ice hit everybody else, and then obviously 2 of the legend. That was a bad ability there. Dude, my fire rate is doable. Just with 2 common fire rate ups. You see those weaving between the bullets? I need you all to be proud of me because the dad sure as hell not. No, I'm just kidding. More crystals drop. Shop prices are discounted. Shop prices are discounted. Sounds good. Die! There you go. Okay, 2 enhancement totems. Oh, there's silver lining. Up damage when I take damage. I'll take that. Ooh, melee freezes people. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yo! And then ice shot? Yo! Okay, I guess we're getting all the ice I ever wanted. That's hype as hell. That's pretty hype. So oh, I will XL again. Risk it for the biscuit here. Risk it for the biscuit. And we do have ice hitting multiple people, but I do really need to get ice to actually do more damage or something. We don't have anything like that. Frosty ice cold build. Very chaotic, but I think we can make it work hopefully here. Think we can make it work. And every time I take a big chunk of damage, I just permanently up my damage. So, you know, every time I take damage, it's all tactical now. No longer skill issues. Skill issues do not exist. I took damage there, gain damage. I can never have a skill issue for the rest of my life. That's what that means. Now, you know, I just totally missed that ability. That's fine. It's totally calculated. Now that barrel got caught in my face, and then I decided I had to ice it, apparently. This is such a weird build, but it is working. It is working. For right now. At least as of right now, it has been working. The more damage I take, the more damage this rocket launcher will do. I'm not really getting very satisfying explosions with everything I have. And the fire rate becomes minutes per round instead of rounds per minute. But that was an XL. Fire rate increased. Got the epic version. Nice. It's like a normal gun again. And more bubble shot. And block chance increased. Okay. Keep it on, keep it on. So we can shoot a lot more often now, which is very nice. I can't help but feel like scatter shot and glue shot are making the rocket launcher worse. But I did the math and I don't think they are, but they feel worse for sure. Yeah, we're going to turn this into a minigun. Last episode, we made the crossbow a minigun. I'm going to make this a minigun. No, I don't think we're going to get anywhere close. But that'd be sick. Ooh, flat damage up. Huge when you have a bunch of damage stuff. And yeah, I'll go for double random. Got spike strikes. We got to worry about that. They all gonna die? Oh, that was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. The fact that our melee is freezing as well. I think what turns this build into a broken build is if we can get some of the perks that buff up ice further. That is that's the goal. What happened to haste? You talking about the game or I'm assuming the series probably. I love haste. I really want to do another episode at some point. The videos weren't doing very great to begin with, and I just did several of them because I love that game so much. But I can only, drag certain series for as long as I can. But I never got to try out the multiplayer mode. So in February, we're going to do something starting out. Ooh, more ice, even though poison would technically be better. There we go. Ice strength up. Got exactly what I said I wanted. We're going to look for money, honestly. We're going to start doing something every February called Fan Favorite February. And we're going to film and bring back a ton of old-time series. And, maybe each series is only getting like one more video. But I think it would be a really good excuse for us to make another haste video, make another Diceomancer video, make it, go and revisit all these old series that people have been asking for. So definitely this February, I'd like to do one more haste video at least. Whether that's doing like a collab with someone or whether it's like playing with our community or something. Because haste multiplayer looks pretty sick. Those starfish return to their home planet. It was good to make content you enjoy. Absolutely. If I can make a vote, more Kirby Air Riders, dude. You're probably the only person asking for that. Glad you enjoyed it though. Shop price is discounted, and we'll go to the anvil. Your birthday's in February. Well, happy early birthday. But yeah, and part of the reason I want to do it in February is because, for those of you guys don't know, behind the scenes wise, every single content creator you watch on this platform, all of our money plummets in January. Because the ad budgets reset. And so at the beginning of a year, all these companies aren't wanting to blow their wads on their advertising budget. So they pay less to YouTube for ad revenues. Sponsorships might be a little bit less. So everybody's ad rates goes down in January and February and stuff. And some content creators just choose to like make less videos around those times. I don't want to do that. But I figure, okay, well, even if these videos don't do as well, maybe February is a perfect time to do more things like that, because it doesn't matter as much. So just have fun, reward the community that's been around for a while. Also, we're definitely going to take booming on the bubble shot and look for more speed. Wish I could have made it for the video. Dude, you probably would have just been one more person kicking my ass. All of the viewers, I think it was Kaiden and I think Angel Moon. I was just getting my ass kicked in that Kirby Air Rider game. I loved it though. Loved the game. You probably would have been kicking my ass. But yeah, to answer your question about haste, we did several videos on it. And honestly, I did everything I wanted to do on it. We beat the story. We did a little bit of Endless, I think. Though I did want to try out mods at some point, and I want to try out multiplayer. So there's still some stuff I haven't got to do yet. But yeah, so February is going to be pretty fun, I think. I'll probably ask all my YouTube members and Patreons something in particular they want to see, like return. So we'll probably do like some big votes, public votes, and then all of our VIP supporters will probably get some picks. Okay, we were doing more than one elemental effect, so that's not good. That one took a while, honestly. Fire rate up. Ooh, fire rate up when we kill someone. That's a really good relic. Someone just says more Peglin. Okay, upgrade and loot. Loot's about getting hurt, right? Yeah. Arcane shot, I'll take. And then kind of want to just upgrade fire rate, but let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get a link shot. And then we're gonna just upgrade the OP fire rate. Oh, I need 70 more crystals? Are you for real? Well, then I don't need... I really feel like, let's see. Wait a minute. Wait, no. Yeah, like, I think it works. I think just visually it's not cool. But I do think time shot and glue shot and all that are working. It just doesn't look as cool. But I think it's doing good for us. If I get rid of my mangoes, I lose like 500 health. You know what? Fuck it. We don't need mangoes. We don't need mangoes. Get me fire rate up. Because we are gaining max HP. Yeah, every island. Let me do one reroll. Extra use of the ability. Ooh, but ice strength. Yeah, we'll just go ice strength. Extra use of the ability could be cool, but I don't know what I have. I don't know how I'm getting 1800. So, is Link Shot Chain Lightning? You friends with Cub? Is Link Shot Chain Lightning? Chain Lightning is a different perk. I don't understand if I'm, I don't know if I get what you're saying. Also, yeah, what are my settings at? Oh, wait, we were on low graphics this whole time. We were on low graphics from last episode. Okay. Yeah, the mangoes are good when you need them. But otherwise, taking up a perk slot can be rough. Whoa. We care about damage, not visuals. I know, because the gun looks so pathetic. It truly does. But I think it's working. I just think it doesn't look cool. Looks a little cooler now that I have the weapon effects on, but... Also, oh my gosh. Took a lot of damage there. Hoping it wasn't a mistake to get rid of Mango. Got us more fire rate. This is, I think, final boss for this loop. Obviously, we gotta go 2 loops, though. God, it looks like it's not working at all. But I think it is. Especially the bubbles are doing a lot. I think we're just on final boss, so it's gonna be a bit hard. Some frost from the melee. Oh, okay, okay. Get a little bit further away. I understand. You guys want some space while I murder you. I understand. I understand. I am on fire. I don't quite like being on fire here. Okay, one down. Oh, I do not want to die! Bro! Bro! I do not want to lose this run. I don't want to lose this run. Oh my god! God, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh man. Oh man. Clutch or kick. We got kicked. We got kicked. You know, and I think we're going to take an L on this one. That was 2 losses. I don't understand how I have prismatic on almost all of the boring weapons. And I'm struggling. I'm struggling to try and get the prismatic here on these. But we've recorded some insanely long videos, so you know, I still had fun assembling all of the ice stuff. Did we get the most OP ice build ever? No. But you know, that's okay. That's okay. It was fun trying. It was fun trying. I think Rocket Launcher kicked me the most. Yeah, I think Rocket Launcher is one of those that, like, you know, sound and feel like they should be the coolest and one of the strongest. But in all actuality, like, I think you struggle real hard with single targets, which makes sense, right? But I will say, yeah, we've struggled with Rocket Launcher a lot in the past, and I suppose this is another one. Which, you know what? We haven't had a loss video in a while. And I honestly was starting to feel like Prismatic was too easy. So in a weird cathartic way, I'm actually kind of happy to get a loss. And there we go. So we did end on an L. We haven't ended on an L in a while in this series, but I suppose treat these videos as reminders that this series is 100% real. I know that there's YouTubers that always only post their wins, but we don't do that here, right? We show all the blood, sweat, and tears. So when we, you know, do have a really OP build, it feels that much more impactful. And I kind of just reminds us because we have struggled on the rocket launcher before, so we'll definitely have to take another crack at it in the future. I still had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe or ring that bell like what the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. Huge, big, long series, so definitely check out that playlist if you haven't. And if you're going to be grinding out some Crab Champions on your own, I wish you guys luck. I'll see you all next time.